So next is a very important question, which is nickel prism. This nickel prism is a optical device which is incorporated in the optical instruments both for producing and analyzing. So producing is what? Polarizer. Analyzing is analyzer. So this nickel prism act as both as a polarizer and analyzer. And the construction of nickel prism is based on the phenomenon of double refraction. So this is also based on what? Double. This was designed by William Nickel. Okay, and one of the most common forms of the nickel prism is made by taking a calcite crystal. So here also we are going to take a calcite crystal and whose double refracting crystal, and it has a length which is 3 times its breadth. Okay, so this is a breadth and this is a length. Okay, so this length is 3 times its breadth. So we are considering a crystal like that, which is named as A, B, C and D. Okay, which represents the principal section of the calcite crystal. Now it is going to be cut into two halves along the diagonals so that the phase angles are 72 degree and 108 degree. So along the diagonal it is made to be cut. Okay, so when it is cut like this, what happens is the angles become 72 degree and 108 degree. Yes, then again the two halves are made to be joined. In the ரெண்டு half என்ன பண்றோம்னா நம்ம வந்து join பண்றோம் using what? It is made to join with the help of a Canada balsam. This Canada balsam, it is a transparent cement. ஓகே, ஸோ ஒரு கிறிஸ்டல் எடுத்துக்கிறோம். ஓகே, அந்த கிறிஸ்டலோட லென்த் வந்து 3 times இட்ஸ் பிரெத்தாக இருக்கணும். தென் அதோட டயக்னலில் நம்ம கட் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். ஓகே, ஸோ கட் பண்ணிவிட்டு என்ன பண்ணுறோம்? இந்த டயக்னல் ஃபுல்லாகவே நம்ம வந்து மறுபடியும் பேஸ்ட் பண்ணுறோம். எதை வச்சு பேஸ்ட் பண்ணுறோம்? ஒரு கனடா பால்சம் அப்படின்ற ஒரு டிரான்ஸ்பரண்ட் சிமெண்ட் வச்சு பேஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம். எஸ், கிளியர்? தென் so this is a diagram as you are seeing here. Okay, so this is a side A, B, C and D. So this is being cut into two halves. Okay, and that is being filled with the help of what? Canada balsam, a transparent layer. Yes, so that the angles are what? 72 degree and 108 degree. Yes, so what is the working which is going to be happening here is, just see here. So this is unpolarized light which is falling on this. Okay, and when it is falling on this, it is split into two halves. Okay, so what are the two halves is, one is the extraordinary ray which travels inside the Canada balsam and travels straight. Okay, the other one is the ordinary ray which is being totally internally reflected along the same side. Okay, so it has been reflected along the same side, that is the ordinary ray. So this will come under the working. So when we see here, let us consider a ray of plain polarized light from the monochromatic source. So from the monochromatic source, we are considering a plain polarized light which is falling on this, and double refraction take place. So at this point, double refraction take place. One is extraordinary ray and the other one is ordinary ray. Is split into ordinary and extraordinary rays, and these rays, they travel with a different velocity. So they are traveling with a different velocity. Then the refractive index for the crystal for the ordinary ray is 1.658. So when you consider for ordinary ray, the refractive index is 1.658, and for extraordinary ray the value is 1.486. Okay, for extraordinary ray it is what? 1.486, and for ordinary ray it is 1.658. But what layer we are considering here is Canada balsam. For Canada balsam the value is 1.523. Okay, so Canada balsam, what it does not polarize the light. Okay, and so the ordinary light is totally internally reflected. So when you are seeing here, this ordinary light will be totally internally reflected. So it will not go outside. Only the extraordinary ray, it comes outside. Yes. Okay, and it emerging from the other surface. The extraordinary ray alone is transmitted. Okay, and that is a plain polarized light. Next we have the uses of this nickel prism. The first use is it produces a plain polarized light and functions as a polarizer, and next is it analyze the light and so it functions as a analyzer. So produce பண்றதுனால அது ஒரு polarizer ஆகும், analyze பண்றதுனால அது ஒரு analyzer ஆகும் act ஆகுது. So these are the uses. Next is drawbacks. So என்னென்னலாம் drawbacks of this nickel prism அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, its cost is very high. Okay, due to scarcity of large and flawless calcite